Hi, this is Megan Marmalade, and today I'm just going to talk about my experience looking for work and just my experience with job searching, getting money, getting the bag, etc. And I'm just going to ramble on as I show off some of my recent artwork and some of my recent paintings. And my cat's main background caused chaos. As you can see, Boots wants to be part of this video already. But a little bit of backstory. It is currently, as I'm recording this, on September 18th. Earlier this year, I had accepted this job paying $13 an hour. And I was unemployed from a last job prior to that, because they pulled a bait and switch. So at that time, I was already about a month behind in paying my rent. So I was in a position where I was desperate and I had to accept anything. I actually had, between that job offer that was a remote call center job paying $13 an hour, and I had another job offer that was about 2 miles away paying about $15 an hour. I stayed with the one paying $13 an hour because I don't have a car, and the public transit in my area is not really sufficient for working any job in general. It's more of like it runs every hour to 40 minutes, and it would make it very difficult. It doesn't run on Sundays. It doesn't run past like 6 o'clock or past 7 o'clock in the evening. So I decided to stick with the $13 an hour job. Well, that job basically made it to where I couldn't even keep up with paying any bills on time. Mind you, in April, I was already late with my rent. So months go by, and I'm basically in August or July, I accept a position for a gig contract with a client on a platform called LiveOps. I really do like LiveOps, but my biggest gripe with them is their pay schedule. You work from the 1st of the month till the 15th, and you don't get paid for any of that work until the 1st of the following month. So when you're already behind in bills, that's really difficult to deal with. So what happened was I accepted this secondary contract because I'm like, okay, I need to work more. I'm already working 40 hours a week, and I can't even pay my rent on time, let alone anything else. So I am now working exclusively on the platform with LiveOps for this one client because they paid $18.60 an hour versus working for the other company where they were paying me $13 an hour, and I had to work 40 hours a week. Well, I'm back in the job market. I took a little time to maybe look for some additional contract positions because the nature of contract work is the hours are not guaranteed. And if you can't really work enough hours to pay your bills, you're going to be put in a similar predicament. So that's where I am right now, which leads me to where I am currently. I applied on a whim to a call center job that's 5 miles away from me. And we can see whiskers in his big orange behind. He's about to get some unwanted affection. That's what I call air gel. But I applied to this company that's paying $20 an hour, but I don't have a car, so it's the same predicament. Right now, I only have the same one contract that I started off with when I left my last position, and bills are just piling up at this point. Earlier this month, my internet actually got cut off because I was so behind that it got cut off, and so did my phone. Like, at the beginning of this month, I use 100% of my paycheck to pay for my rent. So it's really weird to be in a position where you are oh my gosh, like, they say, oh, well, you should only accept jobs that are good paying. But one thing I'm learning is a job has to be as much of a fit for you as you are for the job. Like, these jobs ain't loyal. So you really do have to put into consideration, like, get as much out of these jobs as they trying to get out of you. Now, on the flip side, I got certified for another contract with another platform called NextRep. I just finished certification and joined production on Monday of this week. Today is Wednesday. They don't drop their hours for their agents until Friday. So all this week, I haven't been able to work for them at all. And then I joined another platform called Shift Off, and I'm doing a campaign for them, but I have not actually started working for them. So I'm in a really weird predicament right now where, it's scary, because as much as, and I also, from time to time, I do sell some of my artwork, my crocheted work, but in my personal experience, I have had much better success selling my artwork and my crochet works in in-person farmers markets than I have had any success online. And it's not to say that online is just never working or anything. It's just my experience. I'm not a marketing guru. I don't sit there and post things on social media 24/7. That's not my thing, which is weirdly common for a lot of artists. But right now, when I'm struggling just to, get my finances in order just to pay my rent, I can't really entertain going and setting up at my local farmers market. And of course, selling online is a different type of beast. And like I said before, I don't really make much money with that. I've also had to cease or pause my website because I couldn't afford to pay for hosting this month. So there's this, those are the current changes. This is what I'm working on as of now. And if you made it this far in the video, leave an emoji. Show that you're a real one. That's what the kids say these days. I don't know. I was never a cool kid, so, but I do appreciate it. If you like any of my artwork, I guess comment on that. I am currently in my watercolor binge phase. I go through cycles where I will just do a whole bunch of one thing and then never touch anything else. Like, it's crazy. But bye.